Thinking about your next vacation? How about Croatia? The country of 1,200 islands where turquoise waters meet ancient walled towns. Dating back from 7th century to date, forming 10 UNESCO sites and 8 national parks. The country where Zinfandel originated from and where all foodies rejoice. The country where every day is a new adventure, on sea, mountains, or rivers. Don't just listen to what they say. Go, explore, enjoy. Visit Croatia.
Welcome back to day 2 of LUXBE Live. Day 1 was filled with just incredible information and all of the tools that you need to make just an exceptional decadent experience for Croatia for your guests. So I'm thrilled, and we're going to have an even more spectacular portfolio today. And Z is going to introduce you to some really heavy hitters that really make a huge mark in the luxury pathway as we look into LUXBE and how it can really benefit your clients. So welcome back, Z. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for being here with us again, Gabs.
Absolutely. So we talked a lot about the LUXBE program and what it all means, but we want you to shock us and give us some sensory overload here and talk specifics. Give us some really fun, unique experiences that you feel that people might not know about.
There are many that we are still working on, but some of the experience that I can definitely get out to the market and give agents some overview is it's definitely the test drive of Rimac cars. So Rimac is nearby Zagreb, a car manufacturer that produces the fastest electric car in the world, believe it or not. So we have the factory meet and greet with the managers, with the production. You can even test drive it if you're interested in buying it. So definitely something that for car lovers it's definitely a must do. Croatia has been very popular destination lately, so it's really hard to avoid crowds. So what we came up with in cooperation with the national parks, the city walls in Dubrovnik, we have the off hours tickets that can pretty much be done for the LUXBE clients, so they can avoid the crowds. So imagine entering the walls before anybody else if you're an early riser, or after everybody's gone during the sunset while everybody is already off the walls. So or walking the Plitvice lakes by yourself with our local guide. So all these are really add-on values to the travel agent that they can sell to the luxury clients. Also, we have a lot of cooperation in gastro world, the Michelin star chefs, so cooking classes with them. We have private beaches or even the islands that can be privatized for the events, for the just private dinners if you want to be a very romantic one. Much to do and see. Also, with local producers, we go olive picking, grape picking, and then we can customize these bottles, and you can have your own wine shipped at your home when it's pretty much ready and drinkable. Many things that we can do in gastro scene. Also, imagine if you're a history buff, and instead of the guide, you're pretty much learning about Croatian history from the ex-general who was pretty much participating in the war, was pretty much in the organization of these old battles, and you're in a helicopter and he's telling you the first-hand experiences, how it was done. So the Domazet, it's ex-general who was the right hand of the ex-president, and he's the only one who can give you all the insights, and pretty much we are exclusive to that. So no other agency is doing that, which is kind of cool too. Croatia is not really big on luxury shopping, but what we do is we bring you to local designers to pretty much make your own piece of clothes or make your own piece of jewelry. So that's really something different as well. And I mean, there are many more, but what we are also doing with the hotels is with the amenities. It's not really, just up on the availability, breakfast, which is, seen and usual. But what we do is, imagine if you come to your room, it's chilled to your perfect temperature, and your favorite drink is waiting for you and it's delivered, to you by the butler. Or you come to the hotel and your kid is playing tennis, and you're offered to play a tennis course with the Wimbledon ex-winner Ivanišević, or you're a soccer lover and you have time with Luka Modric, who is now one of the best players out there for Croatia, and you have 1 hour to meet and greet him and just play 1 hour of soccer with him. So really, this is what we do. This is something that we are working on to really deliver something that no people can Google and book on their own.
Well, I loved what you said there. I mean, you touched me like with the food and the shopping. Okay, so beyond that and the supercars, but I think you made a great point even before we were talking. Just about the authenticity. Everybody can luxury shop everywhere, but what's different about that? The fact that you're going to take people, into restaurants that maybe are not in the Michelin guides, but that perhaps have the most amazing food that nobody knows about that you get to introduce. So I think that's really the importance. And as important as some of this diversity is, it is also really important to qualify your client. The best agents are the ones that get into the psychology of why somebody's traveling. Perhaps they need to get over something. Perhaps they need to family bond. There could be a million reasons why people are traveling and what they love. So talk to us a little bit. What helps you be able to help an agent give them the best possible immersive experience? What info do you need?
Yeah, good question, Gabs, because we really have problems. I mean, I wouldn't say problems, but it's really a lot of going back and forth with agents before we can structure the itinerary. Sometimes we are, I sometimes have a feeling like we are, too much to handle for the agents. But it's really the information that we get, it's the quality of the program we can deliver. The more information we have, the better customization of the program can be, from transportation to tours to hotel amenities. Everything is customized, and we need to know their full lifestyle. Like, we want to know the age, we want to know the fitness level, we want to know, food they like, drink they like, the pillow, the firm of the pillow they like in the room, the temperature of the room they like. Like, we want to know everything, because just then we can, come back, brainstorm together, and really deliver the product that can really fit their interests. And plus, that saves us both times. Sometimes we send in the proposal, and it gets back to us with comments. Oh, we don't like this. Well, we prepared and worked with what we have. More information you bring us, and shoot us with everything, whether you think it's important or not, it's good to know. So just shoot us with much information as possible, and just then we will definitely deliver something that the clients will enjoy 100%.
Absolutely, because all of this is about emotion too. So it's always equally important to know about the reasons why they're traveling, and also, especially with COVID, you have great opportunity because so many people haven't been able to travel. Now they are. So what are the dreams that they're now looking to fulfill that they couldn't before? And that's why LUXBE collection is such an important part of delivering an amazing journey for your guests moving forward. So thank you so much. And we look forward to diving it in today. I'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, Gabs.
And now let's welcome Željka from the Hotel Esplanade, our favorite hotel in Zagreb with a very, very rich history. Let's see what really this hotel offers to your luxury clients. And don't forget to stay in the chat box later on to chat with Željka in case you have any questions about the hotel. Željka, welcome to the LUXBE Live show. Besides being the best hotel in Zagreb, it's probably the hotel that has the best history and how and why it was actually built. So I would like to welcome Željka from Hotel Esplanade. Welcome, Željka.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. It's a great pleasure really to be here.
Yeah. So Željka is the sales manager of the hotel, and like I said at the beginning, the hotel itself, the Hotel Esplanade, is probably the most luxurious hotel in Zagreb with rich history. So can you tell us and elaborate a little bit, like how the hotel built up, why it built up, and why is it so rich in history, like everybody says?
Yeah. Thank you once again for inviting me. It's really a great pleasure to be here with you. As you said, the hotel has really a great history and a long tradition. It was built in last century in 1925 for the Orient Express passengers. Orient Express, as you probably know, was a famous train that was traveling between Istanbul and Paris, and Zagreb was one of the main stops. So this is the reason for building this hotel in the center of the city, next to the railway station, and also very close to the main square. And from the beginning up to now, it was a 5-star luxury property, as I said, almost 100 years old, with a long history and a long tradition. And we are, as citizens of Zagreb, also very proud of this building in the center of the city.
Yeah, so I know that the location of the hotel, it's really, really perfect. And everybody who stayed there was just really impressed, not only with the location, but with your, the restaurant, the cuisine, the gastronomy, the service of the people. But what would you say, besides the location, what are the biggest pros of staying in Esplanade Hotel besides its location?
As you said, the location is really excellent. And as I mentioned previously, hotel is located in the really heart of the city, surrounded by beautiful parks and beautiful fountains, very nice architecture. And it's really nice to stay in such a great monumental building like Hotel Esplanade, as it is a national heritage and historical monument. So just staying in this building with this long background of the history and also famous people who stayed here in this more than 95 years gives you this impression of a very special stay during your visit to Zagreb. And on the other side, we are really doing our best and taking care of our guests on our very special Esplanade way, which means that you will get service in a personalized way, dedicated to all of our guests. And as you mentioned, also excellent cuisine that we are offering. I need to say that one of our restaurants have this Michelin recommendation. So this is one of the proofs that we are offering really good cuisine in Esplanade Hotel, but definitely needs to come and to try yourself everything that we offer.
Yeah, I tried it many times, but I'm sure our clients will do too. So for our LUXBE clients, that we will traveling, we offer special amenities and things to personalize each stay of the client. I know one of the nicest touches I experienced in Esplanade was about 2 years ago. I was staying with a group for 2 or 3 days. After second day of arriving, the waiter and the bartender already knew what type of wine I was drinking, and I just came to lunch and that wine was waiting for me. It was really nice, touch, and you see that people who are working in a hotel really take care of each of the guests. So what would you say are these special amenities, and how can people customize their stay in your hotel really?
If I start to speak about experience, then we will not end in 1 week. So thank you for all this, what you said. This is something that we give, that makes us special, I can say. But that we had really long list of guests, not only famous guests like royal families or politicians or presidents or celebrities, but just also regular guests who have and had different requests. So long list of guests, long list of requests, and we are always try to do something more. We always try to be to meet our guests and our clients' expectations and go one step more of that. So it's not only the cuisine, it's not only the room preparation, it's not the check-in, it's not the transportation that we can organize. It's something that we do that makes your stay even more enjoyable. What we did in the past, I remember so many different requests and organizations of or individual of groups, but let me tell you one example. Once we had some royal family from Middle East, and I remember as they lived in a different time zone, they just wanted to have the whole event, which was more than 1 week, in a different time zone during the night. So the whole event was actually placed instead of the day, during the nighttime, and snacks and buffet and all activities were during the night. They rented 40 bicycles for the group during their free time. We rented 20 cars for them to be available, as they were very powerful and very rich. They wanted just to have something special during their stay in Zagreb. And at the end of this event, we organized hotel catering and one beautiful castle, 20 minutes driving from Zagreb. So finished again in the hotel. And that was something really exceptional that I will always remember, which was completely different from the other groups and other requests. So as I said, during this time, so many guests, so many requests, but the most important that we always try to do our best to make their stay enjoyable and exceptional. So that's in the short.
Great. Yeah, thank you so much, Jelka. I can see this was a nice project to work on, and a couple of the things that we experienced with your hotel and management was really, enjoyable cooperation. From customization of the room, customization of the bar inside, seamless check-in. So that was really a lot of things that our clients really valued. But you have prepared something for us, so. Can you show us a little bit more about the hotel, how the rooms look like? Show us best of what Esplanade really does for the guests.
Yeah. Let me give you just a few words about a hotel. So, as I said previously, hotel was built in the last century in 1925 for the Orient Express passengers. As you can see on this photo, this beautiful location of the hotel, Orient Express was taking passengers from Istanbul to Paris, and Zagreb was one of the main stops on this route. Hotel was always a luxury hotel from the beginning until now. Surrounded by beautiful parks and beautiful fountains and very nice architecture. So it's very easy to come to the main square. Railway station is very close. So excellent location of the hotel when you are staying gives you really impression of the destination. Hotel is a national heritage, historical monument that you can see as soon as you enter the hotel. This is the hotel lobby with many, many details from the past, a mixture between the old times and the new modern design that you can see, as I said, as soon as you enter the hotel in the lobby area with so many details from 1925 where the hotel was built. So fortunately, many of these details in the hotel are protected as a national heritage and historical monument, and we are not allowed to change them. From the beginning until now, hotel was always a center of Zagreb social and cultural life. The building was not changed in this more than 95 years. Hotel has a really long list of also famous guests who stayed here. On this photo from the past, you can see Laurence Olivier and Vivian Lee, one of the celebrities in the old times, but of course, many, many others that stayed here during this time. Hotel has many other venues or details in the hotel from the past that you can see. Also here is our reception, which is sitting reception, and one part of the lobby with some details as well from the Orient Express when the hotel was built. We have in total 208 rooms. 3 room types are superior, deluxe, and suites. Most of the rooms in the hotel are superior rooms, then deluxe and suites. And I need to say that rooms are pretty spacious, even though they are basic, like superior rooms, but starting from 30 square meters, deluxe 40, or suites 50 to 60 square meters are pretty spacious. We also have a presidential suite, which is the biggest one and the most luxurious one in the hotel, with a beautiful view to the fountain. And on the right side, you cannot see on this photo, but on the right side is the railway station. It has the working area, it has a living area and a bedroom. Actually, as you can recognize, I'm sitting now in this moment in this presidential suite. So really beautiful place, especially that we can say that many of these famous guests that I mentioned stayed in this Esplanade suite that we call a presidential suite. We have in the hotel 2 restaurants. Our main restaurant in Zinfandel, this is a la carte restaurant, fine dining. We are offering and we are preparing Croatian traditional food. Our Zinfandel restaurant is also connected to the beautiful Olander Terrace that I will show you afterwards. And it has a Michelin recommendation with the specialties of our very, very good chef. On the other side of the hotel is a smaller one. Name is Le Bistro in more than French style with Paris, let's say, touch. Very popular for Zagreb people, for snacks, for lunches, for very popular daily menus like menu de jour that we are offering every day in our bistro. And also on this small photo on the right side, you can see our Olander Terrace that is connected to our main restaurant Zinfandel. For our hotel guests is a beautiful place for experience of the morning breakfast, for lunches, for dinners, and also very popular place in Zagreb for different events. On Olander Terrace is pretty spacious. It is 1,000 square meters, so you can organize events for up to 600 or 800 people. And as I said, very, very interesting, especially nowadays, almost every day is booked with a different event or different kind of activities that are organized on the terrace when it's beautiful weather, and beautiful weather is until the end of September, sometimes October. So our Olander Terrace is always very popular. Different events that we organize on the terrace, like this, also Zinfandel wine, or some different activities or events that we have at our Esplanade bar with the cocktails, with the DJ, with some special music, and or some food presentation that we have, and also different events in our Le Bistro that I mentioned previously, our second restaurant in the hotel, also very popular. And our Croatian Esplanade specialty is Esplanade Štrukli with a secret recipe. This is actually a pastry with cottage cheese topped with cream, and very, very popular. If you come to Esplanade Hotel, you definitely need to try Esplanade Štrukli. Our meeting rooms are also connected to the Orient Express history. So we have Istanbul, Venice, and Paris meeting rooms. We have in a total 11 meeting rooms, and the biggest one, the most most beautiful one, and the most historical one is this Emerald Ballroom, which is located in the center of the hotel. Most of the meeting rooms are located on the ground floor, and this Emerald Ballroom, again, like many other venues in the hotel, are originally from 1925 when the hotel was built. It's very popular for weddings, for conferences. Conferences are up to 250 people, or weddings for up to 180. Really special and really popular venue in Zagreb. We have also our limo service in the hotel, very important dog VID service. We have a fitness with the health club and the sauna. One of the first properties, hotels in Zagreb that has Porsche or Tesla charger for electric vehicles. You can see a hotel from the main entrance. And I need to mention that from the beginning, from 1925 until now, hotel always tried to prove its position in this region as a true star hotel. In a few years, we will be celebrating 100 years of this hotel, and it was always special for this personalized, outstanding service, for high level of gastronomy, and it has been rewarded during this time also by many awards from different international or associations or magazines, or guides like Michelin, like Condé Nast, like TripAdvisor, so many of them. Now, after this short presentation of the hotel, I suggest that we see a short also video about Hotel Esplanade Zagreb.
Yeah, so I think it covers it all. I mean, perfect location, great history, amazing rooms, great staff and service, and of course the gastro follow-up and everything else. Yeah, I think the perfect choice for everybody wanting to stay in Zagreb would be the Hotel Esplanade. Željka, thank you so much for the presentation and for the time given for the LUXBE, and I'm sure we'll have LUXBE guests coming your way very soon.
Super. Thank you so much once again for inviting me.
Not a problem. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now let's welcome Ante. Ante is from the Hotel of Menengeti, the wine and boutique property located in Istria Peninsula. It's an absolutely amazing luxury property. So let's see why it really attracts so many luxury clients over the years. Ante, welcome to the show. And don't forget to stay in the chat afterwards to chat with Ante in case you have any questions about the hotel and his property. So we travel now to inland, a little bit of an inland of Istria, and I would like to welcome Ante from Menengeti Hotel. Welcome, Ante.
Hello, Zvonimir. Nice to be a part of you. How are you doing today?
Yeah, doing very well. Thank you for taking the time. I know Croatia has been very busy lately. A lot of new clients arriving, so thank you so much for taking the time to be part of this event with us. So let's go a little bit about the Menengeti Hotel. So basically, you are also the wine hotel. Can you please tell us a little bit about your story and what is the story behind the Menengeti Hotel besides being the wine hotel?
Very simple. We are a hotel that continued some kind of tradition of almost 200 years because the Menengeti Wine Hotel and Winery got its name after the founder of the entire estate of the first farm, Mr. Menengeti. We do not know his origins, but we presume that he was born somewhere in Italy, Udine or Venice, and he had a really big impact, I will say, onto this entire area, starting from mid-19th century, because in the nearby area there is a city of Pula, which is only 12 miles south from us, and it was a main military base for Austro-Hungarian Naval Army. So around our property there were several bastions and fortresses with always hungry soldiers, and Mr. Menengeti started to sell his goods to those hungry soldiers. So I will say that he started some kind of tourism already 150 years ago. And then since year 2000, when Mr. Plisho and his wife, Mr. Romana Kajfesh, have bought the property, we just rise a level a little bit higher than the origins. So we are proud to say that we are only 5-star luxury wine hotel in Croatia, and that we are the pioneers of those kind of hospitality in entire region at the end.
Very nice, wonderful. I've been to your hotel, and I know that the family, the Menengeti, the actually the hotel itself produces a lot of things itself. So you have the wine, you have the olive oil. So can you tell us a little bit about self-production products and what can really people expect when coming to your hotel?
Definitely, I think our motto says everything. Our motto is where luxury meets nature. So we are surrounded by vineyards and olive grove. We are surrounded with so many green scenery, all around us, and I think the clients are really much seeking for those kind of places, because currently in 21st century we have a good connection to the entire world, and at one point you really need some kind of really relaxed accommodation, really relaxed vacation, almost zero connection with the entire world. So I will say that definitely we are offering something really unique, which means just come to our hands and enjoy in our property, and of course in our top quality services.
Yeah. So Ante, when you say you are surrounded by olive trees and the vineyard itself, can people actually participate in the grape picking and the harvest itself? Can they participate in that production?
Of course they can. Everything depends on the climate, first of all. So we don't have any specific date that we start harvest. But in general, we start with our harvest of olives early October. While, for example, on our property, we have our property is 36 acres, so 12 hectares of size. We have around 12 acres, so 4.5 hectares of the vineyard. And on our property, we have Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc, Chardonnay, and White Pinot. So usually the harvest of those 5 grape varieties, it's around starting mid-September, approximately. So whenever the clients are at our property, whenever if they want to participate, they are free to. Well, we welcome them with open heart, and of course we always need a couple of hands more because there is 36,000 vines onto the property. So definitely yes. And also one additional information: we are currently at the very end of our process of making new production of wine production. It's going to be our last phase, the 3rd phase, and I think at the end or mid of September this year, we're going to finally have the new tasting room, the new wine production, because year by year we have so many so good harvests that we simply need more space, more wine cellars to place our, of course, to place our wines and olive oil.
Wonderful. And Ante, as a wine hotel, boutique hotel, can you tell us a little bit about, you're not a typical one building hotel. Can you tell us a little bit about how many rooms, how many suites do you have? I know there is a lot of luxury weddings that are possible to organize at your venue. So just give us a little introduction about, the room setup, how many suites, and how does that all work with your hotel when clients are arriving there?
So very simple. Once you get inside of our property, you will see in front of you an old building, of course, renovated, which has 7 rooms and 3 suites. And the size of the rooms are starting from 300 square feet, while the suites are approximately 650, 660 square feet of size. Apart of them, we have also 30 residences, our luxury top accommodation, which means you have your own either private garden and terrace, or you have your own private pool where you can spend a little bit of more private time instead of sharing the other 3 other pools that we have on our property. Those residences are either the size of 800 square feet or 1,600 square feet, but also we have 3 villas on disposal, which means we have residences, a 3-bedroom residence. I think this is the best match for any kind of families, for larger groups, a group of friends seeking for a villa, but instead of having preparing their own meals on their own, like standard villa, they have all hotel facilities and services on their disposal. So this is, I think, for the last couple of years, to be precisely since 2019, villas are top hit because you're a little bit, because of the privacy. Definitely the clients, when they come in here, as I mentioned earlier on, they're seeking to be non-disposal, but also they are seeking for a place to have their own private paradise. So we have those 3 villas, and in total we have 22 1-bedroom residences and 4 2-bedroom residences. Also, regarding the other facilities, we have 2 outdoor pools, 1 indoor pool. We have a Finnish sauna, we have a gym, 2 restaurants. One is outdoor restaurant, and which is more al fresco style, serving lunch in close proximity of the outdoor pool, while our indoor restaurant Meneghetti, it's more fine dining style. And also we are very happy to say that we, for the last couple of years, we have a Michelin recommendation, that we have 15 points at Gomio, including 3 chef's hats. So each year we are improving our services, we are pushing us always our quality even on a higher level, because I'm proud to say that we are a group of 85 enthusiasts that really like our job, that really like our property. And as I mentioned, we have in total 40 accommodation units and 85 employees. So I think this is a really nice balance of quality through the entire stay of your clients.
Wonderful. I believe that with such a nice staff, more private setup, the clients are really getting, the full service they deserve, and such as, what LUXBE clients are really, really looking for. So Ante, you prepared a short video for us showcasing the hotel. So let's put some words and pictures in front of our audience, and just see what Menenget is really all about.
Of course, definitely.
Yeah, it definitely wanted me to be there instead of Zagreb, where I am right now. Beautiful, beautiful hotel. I was there a year ago, and I remember I was actually visiting with my grandma, and she just never wanted to leave. So wonderful, wonderful experience, and I'm sure all of our clients will continue to be very happy with your property. Ante, thank you so much for being here with us. And if you have anything else to add, please go ahead. And thank you for being part of the LUXBE Live show.
Thank you very much. And I really hope we're going to see you very, very, very soon, because we have a new label, wine label, which needs to be tasted, to be honest. So as soon as possible, you're free to welcome.
Not a problem. I'll be in my car tomorrow. Thank you, Ante.
Excellent. Bye.
Bye-bye. And now we travel to the city of Rovinj, when David is waiting for us from Maistra, leading hospitality company in Croatia. He's going to present a couple of their Maistra collection hotels, and let's learn all they offer to the luxury clients. And don't forget to stay in the chat box afterwards, as David may answer any questions about the properties they may have. So, David, welcome to the show. Hi, David. It's very, very nice to have you on the show.
Hi, Zvonimir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, Mr. David, you're a leading hospitality company of Croatia with your Maistra collection hotels. Now you will be presenting two of your 5-star properties in Rovinj. Can you tell us a little bit more about these hotels, and why did you really pick Rovinj as a destination for these hotels?
Both hotels are situated in a very nice position in a small bay at the seafront, between the two unique selling propositions of Rovinj, and that is the Century-Old Park and the historic center. The first 5-star hotel we built was Monte Molini, and that happened already 11 years ago. Since that hotel was built, Maistra has increased the level of their properties to be above 80%, all 4- and 5-star. The second hotel that I'm presenting is called Grand Park Hotel Rovinj. It was opened in 2018, so it's the latest actually edition. Rovinj is a very small, safe, picturesque town, but yet it has all the perks of the larger cities. It has its shops, restaurants, bars, cafes, and a beautiful Mediterranean nature and rich history. It is a safe and secure environment. There is a lot to discover in Istria, but your guests can choose just to be pampered in our luxury hotels, from various gourmet restaurants, from award-winning spa, or just enjoying the beach club with the crystal blue sea. We truly hope that our properties will inspire you as much as our region would.
Wonderful. I know all our guests that visit your hotels and properties are very, very, very happy so far. So I'm sure we will continue that trend moving forward as well. Looking at the Croatia as a whole, we know Istria, it's developing very, very quickly. So do you believe that with your properties and in general the offering of the region, Istria is really ready for the luxury travelers?
I would say that Istria and Rovinj definitely is ready. I can also say that I believe that the Rovinj Tourism Board, the city management, and Maestra has definitely helped to make Rovinj what it is today, a luxury destination, which it wasn't before. Rovinj itself is positioned on the west coast of the peninsula. So anything you would like to see and to experience within Istria is a very short time away. It's basically about half an hour away. Whether you want to investigate a number of beautiful small villages that are situated on the top of the hills, whether you want to investigate different gourmet offer from fine dining to rustic in the area, there is a lot of nice small wineries, private wineries, where the number that you cannot actually buy anywhere else because the production is so small, but we organize wine tasting for our guests to experience the small wineries. Istria is also well known for olive oil production. It used to be, even in the Roman time, one of the best regions. It's a combination of the soil and the microclimate, and local small olive oil producers have won many international accolades. We can also organize for our guests truffle hunt in the Istrian woods together with their four-legged friends. So there is abundance of experiences that we can offer as Rovinj and Istria to the luxury traveler.
Wonderful. Yeah, Istria really has a lot to offer for luxury clients. I know that. And just to mention that also Istria has the airport in Pula, which is about half an hour, 45 minutes away. So we have many, many arrivals on the private jet or commercial ones. So really reaching the destination in your hotel, it's fairly easy. David, you told me a little secret that you are about to build a new hotel in Split. So can you tell us a little bit about that news, and what is your idea of the hotel? Is it going to be a 4 or 5-star boutique, bigger property? And how is that investment going to look like?
So for our last property that I mentioned, Grand Park Hotel Rovinj, we have had a team of architects that was a mix. It was a Zagreb studio called 3HLD, together paired with Lissoni Architettura from Milano. They are responsible for the interior design. And what we are trying to achieve in Split is similar in terms of the appeal. So we have now used the same team of architects, and we are now in the process of preparing this new 5-star luxury hotel. It is also going to be a large hotel with more than 250 units, large spa. It will be also with a pool on the top floor, overlooking the sea. The position is amazing. It's right on the seafront in the city center, along the promenade on the sea.
Wonderful.
We hope.
I mean,
sorry,
yeah,
I wanted to say we hope.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
We wanted to say we hope to open it in 2023, latest 2024. I'm sorry.
No worries. Wonderful. I mean, looking over your properties that you have built in Istria, in Rovinj, I'm sure this hotel will really amaze our clients going to Split as well. So, David, you told me you prepared some great materials. So let's do the walk around with your videos of the hotels, so our guests and agents can really see them alive and see how these hotels look. So it's on to you. tell us all that Maestra and Rovin is really all about.
Thank you very much. Let's have a look.
Welcome to Maestra Collection, a collection of our finest hotels. Maestra Collection incorporates premium and luxury hotels in our star destination Rovin. Today we'll present to you two of our five-star properties. Both are members of the leading hotels of the world and virtuoso partners. First, Hotel Monte Molini. This small boutique-feel classic design property situated in the secluded gardens of a small bay offers a sense of privacy. All hotel facilities are overlooking the sea. One fine dining and one casual restaurant, a gin library, outside infinity pool, Molini Beach Club with luxurious sunbeds and umbrellas, luxurious treatment rooms and premium cosmetics are just a few indulgences I can mention. Second, our flagship, Grand Park Hotel Rovin. This is a property with amazing views of the historic center and the sea, with modern interiors designed by famous Italian architect Piero Lissoni. Situated above the marina, this property offers 6 different cuisine concept restaurants, fine dining and casual, largest wellness and spa in the region on 2 levels, including the infinity pool on the top floor, inside and outside relaxed zones, saunas, treatment rooms, a breathtaking ballroom for a private function, and a variety of different types of units and suites.
They say that experiences are the best teachers. They make the memories that you take home and can relive when life gets tedious. We believe in starting your spa day right, with a shot of exquisite local tipple, rakia, or as the locals like to call it, a remedy for everything. Indoor spa treatments that marry the most tantalizing local traditions and ingredients with state-of-the-art holistic rituals? Check. An outdoor sauna that overlooks the pine trees? Check. Pools so beautiful and vast you'll have a hard time deciding where to swim like a mermaid first? Check. Getting rejuvenated can be so tiring. Maybe you should rest up with some fresh juice or sparkling wine on one of our sunbeds. And nap. So here you are, in the Mediterranean. People here have a natural knack for enjoying the good things in life and devote their time to seek out gourmet pleasures. They pick and choose only the freshest, tastiest ingredients to enjoy in good company. We follow their lead and offer you only the freshly picked fruit and vegetables that were languishing in the hot sun just mere hours ago. Craving something new? You got it. Juicy fish gets a new treatment. Truffles that will make your mouth water. A splash of fragrant olive oil, a hint of basil, and voila! From bespoke dining to casual snacks, the delightful fusion of Istrian and Mediterranean will fill you with exuberant joy. And if you're in the mood for something sweet and completely indulgent, we've got you covered. you'll find that the stunning view is an essential part of the menu.
We hope you will find our hotels great match for your clients. Our concierge service will provide the best experiences destination can have. Thank you.
Wow, this was amazing, David. Thank you so much for this presentation, and no wonder why you are, the best hospitality group in Croatia. Really, these hotels are great. Thank you so much for taking the time for being with us here, and we hope to send you many, many more clients in the future.
Thank you very much for having me. It was a real pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Take care. Bye-bye. And now we travel to the city of Split with Lucia, who is representative of Kornara Hotel. The hotel located right behind the Diocletian Palace that is upgrading to a 5-star property. So Lucia, welcome to the show, and let us hear all about the hotel and the news that you might have. And don't forget to stay at the chat box later on to ask Lucia any questions you might have about the hotel. Welcome, Lucia, to the show of LUXBE Live. So we have Lucia from one of our favorite hotels in Split, Hotel Kornaro. Welcome, Lucia.
Hello, Zvonimir. Thank you for having us.
So when it comes to the Split hotels, you are in perfect location to be pretty much accommodated to enjoy the city overall. So tell us about your location in Split. What is nearby, and why do you think it's a perfect location for anybody staying in Split?
Okay, well, we've opened in 2014, and the building is right in the city center, where it gets the opportunity to reflect the vibrant atmosphere and pulsing rhythm of the ancient city of Split. The building has a historical meaning as well. It used to be a hospital, a student center, the post office, so it was really in the blood of the locals from the very beginning. We are just steps away from the Diocletian's Palace, which was the imperial home way back in the past. So our hotel is surrounded by all major attractions. Everything is just a couple of meters practically away. And we are surrounded with shops, bar, restaurants, everything that you need for a perfect urban getaway. That's also that's also one of our main motto, that Kornaro gives you the opportunity to feel authentic Split experience.
Wonderful. And if you look at the Split as the destination, it's becoming very, very popular. People from all around the world are really coming there, and there has been a huge interest for the luxury high-end hotels. Unfortunately, Split doesn't really have many of them, and I'm very happy to hear and say that you're working on the upgrade of finally becoming, a 5-star property in Split. So can you tell us a little bit about it? Like, what are you guys doing to upgrade your categorization, and why should LUXBE guests really come to your hotel afterwards?
Thank you. Okay, we'd like to use this opportunity to thank you, Zvonimir, as well as the rest of our partners and guests. Your motivation, your support was something that really gave us the yes to go for a 5-star. Although our service has been a 5-star, it's been rated as a 5-star since we've opened, but this year and last year, since those weren't really easy, we decided to take the step on and get our 5th star. The paperwork is not over yet. It should be by the beginning of July. And unfortunately, our promo materials are not over as well. So we wouldn't like to expose a lot. There will be new stuff in our offer. There will be changes, but you will just have to give us a bit more time for the exclusivity. But you will have it.
That's not a problem. We'll keep it a little secret between us. Once you know more information, we'll be more than happy to, of course, share it with everybody. and our agent partners. A lot of times, room quality, decor are very important, but so is the service. Every time I stay in your hotel, and even our guests when they stay in your hotel, they just say that, your staff is going above and beyond to really make every single stay special. So what is the secret behind it? Like, are you really training your staff in a specific way? What are you doing to have such a great service for so many years?
Thank you for the nice comments. That's really great to hear. First, we wanted to emphasize that our ownership, management, and staff is fully locally based. As a hotel in the city center, we think that's a huge added value to bring the authenticity that we want to bring. During this couple of years, we've developed our own safety booklet, which is called Stay Safe, Stay Cornaro. And by that, we have a part for guests and part for the staff. They have all gone through detailed training regarding how to approach the guests, how to speak to guests, especially now with all the masks and disinfection and distance as well, how to show the guests that there is a smile behind our masks. And in addition to that, we have also launched, you can call it a campaign, but we like to call it an attitude. It's called Local Love Split, whose goal is to make guests feel at home, to be surrounded with locals who know everything they came here to know about, to serve amazing food with local and seasonal ingredients, and to create a meaningful connection between local community and our guests. So for future, we will continue to monitor, of course, our government instructions and keep training and keep working to be even better than so far.
Yeah, keep it up, because you are really doing a great job. Like I said before, all our guests are really, really happy when arriving at your hotel. And we do have some great amenities like, breakfast daily, free upgrades in case of availability. I know you always upgrade our clients if you are able to. But what are some other LUXBE amenities that you think could surprise our guests when arriving to your hotel?
Okay, so your guests will definitely have a check-in and check-out without having to wait. They will have refreshments while doing the check-in. As well, they will have welcome water and welcome wine inside of their rooms. Of course, if for any reasons the guests don't drink wine, they will have either a food platter or fruit platter. We will surprise them in some other way. They will have the possibility of customized meals. Also 24 hours room service. For them, we will include sun deck at our rooftop terrace and the use of rooftop jacuzzi. I just need to add that our rooftop terrace is not covered, so they need to book in advance the jacuzzis, and the weather needs to be nice, of course. It's always weather permitting. In addition to that, they have a fitness included. They can choose from our pillow menu. They can choose our brand cosmetics. And of course, the luggage service is included for them.
Perfect. Sounds really wonderful. And I think that will definitely, add on top of the service, because your rooftop, it's just amazing. So I can totally imagine having, a private setup on the rooftop with overlooking the Diocletian Palace and everything else in Split. So, Lucia, I'm going to give you the full word to go through the presentation, through the video of your hotel, so people can see really what Cornaro is all about.
Thank you. So just before we start, I'd like to say, since this is not a new video, I will be speaking a bit more about hotel right now, about our offer right now, and you can see the photos in the video. Thank you. So altogether, Cornaro has 151 rooms, 4 junior suites and 1 premium suite. The diverse and elegant hotel boasts sensible design affiliated with a passion for complete professional service. Historic building boasts oversized windows in every guest room that bath you in abundant natural light. Style, sophistication, and urban comfort. These, in our relaxing rooms, are the room key features in a Cornaro hotel. Rest at ease in our luxurious beddings and sleep like never before while dreaming of your Split experience. Every detail is authentic to the elements that make Split City unique, harmonizing Dalmatian simplicity and authentic atmosphere. We'll let you in on a little secret. The Lux City View rooms are some of our most spacious guest rooms. Located on south part, they have plenty of room for you to stretch out after a busy day exploring the old city center, Port of Split, St. Duas Cathedral, Marian, and beyond. All suites consist of a bedroom with a double or twin bed, a separate living area that provides a pleasant space for our guests, and the bathroom with floor heating. Premium suite is only one in the hotel, spacious with clean lines and bright tones. Incorporating the latest in modern technology, room with double bed and walk-in wardrobe, open plan living room with breakfast bar, and a bathroom with separate bath and shower. The in-room jacuzzi gives you that relaxing spa break you need while staying in your room. All suites represent the signature Cornaro feel, luxurious comfort. We at Cornaro believe that a single bite defines a destination. Paying tribute to Dalmatia's rich culinary heritage, our food is inspired by the abundance of surrounding nature, inciting ingredients, and traditional recipes with a modern spin. Guests are welcome to enjoy new, creative vegetarian and vegan selection that will satisfy even the most selective gourmets. We recognize a shift in the growing demand of consumers craving healthier options, and it is our job to cater to desires of our guests. Gourmet buffet breakfast offers the original taste of Dalmatia and delightful, authentic recipes which will gently awake every plate. It also expands its culinary borders to international flavors, featuring breakfast specialties from around the world. Our breakfast highlights are Diocletian's breakfast, traditional flavors of Dalmatia, selection of homemade honey, marmalades, smoothies, milks, yogurts, freshly squeezed homemade juices, selection of local cheeses, hams, prosciutto, homemade bread, regional delicacies, teas, coffees, gluten-free choices, and healthy choices. In addition to our two restaurants, Nodilo and Kralj Tomislav, you can enjoy our wine bar, a small, charming place where people gather for relaxing atmosphere, great wine, and good conversation. As a part of our offer, you can enjoy our serene and discreet wellness. From facial to body treatments, special Diocletian's rituals, indoor jacuzzis and sauna, you can relax and take a moment to yourself. This brings us to Cornaro Hotel Open Space Lifestyle. Our several terrace lounges are a warm and welcome spaces ideal for breakfast, afternoon snacks, or an evening cocktail. Beautiful open terraces represent an essential gathering places which gives you the impression of a real Dalmatian atmosphere in heart of Split. Besides that, crowning the hotel on the 6th floor, we have a rooftop bar which offers spectacular views over the city center and the islands. During the morning, you can enjoy a private open space massage, and in the evening, enjoy a drink with amazing views. As we at Cornaro know, the details are the key to a perfect stay. It's our passion for personalized service, which offers discreet, thoughtful, and unique attention to every guest, with just the right balance between professionalism and intimacy that makes stay at Cornaro Hotel truly exquisite. They say seeing is believing, so we sincerely hope that this digital journey through the stunning details of Cornaro Hotel will inspire you to see them for yourself. Welcome.
Thank you, Lucia, for this introduction. I think that hotel really offers a great service, nice rooms, great location, and like I said, no wonder why is it one of the favorite hotels of our guests arriving. And honestly, I can't wait to see what the 5-star upgrades will look like, and we are very excited.
Thank you. I won't say anything, but you will have something special to see, trust me.
Amazing, can't wait.
Thank you once again for having us here.
Not a problem, anytime. And now we travel to the furthest south of Croatia, to city of Dubrovnik, where Ivan is waiting for us from Hotel Villa Dubrovnik, our main property in whole Dubrovnik. And let's see why it's really the main and major pick for all luxury clients getting there. And don't forget, Ivan will stay after this session to answer any of your questions down in the chat box, so please don't miss that opportunity. Welcome, Ivan, to the show. Hello, Ivan. It's very nice to have you here on the LUXBE Live show.
Hi, Zvonimir. Hi, thank you. Thank you so much for having us.
Not a problem. So Villa Dubrovnik, it's one of our favorites hotel in Dubrovnik. You told me that there is really interesting fact of how the hotel was built and a little bit history about it. Can you tell us a little bit about the hotel, please?
Of course, Zvonimir. I joined quite recently, so I joined in February this year. However, I've known Villa Dubrovnik since I started my career in the hospitality industry. So this was about 18 years ago. And well, Villa Dubrovnik is famous because of the whole story at the start when it was designed in the 1961. It was basically designed for the political elites of those times of ex-Yugoslavia. After a couple of years, it was decided to remodel it and open it as a proper hotel. So it was opened in 1963. And a very interesting fact, the hotel, as when it opened in 1963, it was a 3-star property, considering that time hospitality standards. However, due to the location, the amazing views to the old town and the island of Lokrum, it was the most expensive 3-star property in the whole region.
Wonderful. Yeah, I think that hotel is really wonderful from its location that's overlooking the old town, from the little luxury boat that you have going into old town as well. I think it's a perfect location for anybody wanting to enjoy the privacy, the beach, and also explore the town. So can you tell us a little bit more about how many rooms you have and what are the other services that hotel offers? Despite just the excellent rooms and its location.
Of course, let me just shortly mention the Villa Dubrovnik hotel was built on a cliff. So you have a feeling while you are in the property that you are sailing on the sea level. You are just have the feeling like you are above the sea, overlooking the old town and the island of Lokrum. Ideally, we are about 10 to 15 minutes walking to the old town. We provide our guests complimentary shuttle service into the old town, and we are hoping for next year to reintroduce our very special service, very special boat service, which we were the only hotel in Dubrovnik to offer this unique service in previous years. In terms of basic information about the property, we have 56 rooms and suites in total. All rooms, only one room has a garden view. All other rooms are with a direct sea view. And the suites are 6 suites, very signature, designed overlooking the old town of Dubrovnik. So this would be shortly, well, the unique feeling is as well that we are surrounded by Mediterranean pines. We have our citrus trees, our herbal garden where we grow the herbs which we use in our Michelin recommended restaurant, Pierin. So the uniqueness is when you are in your room, when you are on the balcony, you enjoy the sounds of the sea, the smell of the Mediterranean pines, and the sound of the birds. So you are secluded in your own heaven, only about 10 to 15 minutes from Dubrovnik. So that's why Villa Dubrovnik it's so special.
Wonderful. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say, that despite being so close to the town, staying at Villa Dubrovnik really means enjoying that privacy and that luxury feel that it really gets. Besides all the amenities that you said, I know you said that our guests can really enjoy one-on-one cooking session with your Michelin recommended chef. Can you tell us a little bit more about, I know you pay huge attention to your gastronomy in the hotel. So tell us a little bit about your restaurants, your wine selections, and how do you pick that for your dear guests arriving to your hotel?
Oh, of course, Zvonimir. This is very, very unique also at Villa Dubrovnik, since our general manager wants to offer our guests coming from all over the world a unique gastronomical experience as well. So we tend to source only local products. So starting from fresh vegetables, the best from the area, the best from Croatia, also fresh seafood, fish. We have partnerships with local fishermen, and we tend to try to have 100% of the ingredients for our gastronomic part sourced on the day, and the most freshest ingredients from Croatia. Villa Dubrovnik has the Michelin recommended restaurant, which is the Pierin restaurant. It is Michelin recommended. We were also in the process to get our first Michelin star. However, we all know what happened, so we will be waiting for some more positive times. And luckily, soon Pierin restaurant will get its first Michelin star. Besides the Pierin restaurant, which offers our guests a la carte breakfast, very, very personalized breakfast with amazing views to the old town. Pierin Restaurants works for fine dining during dinner times. For snacks and lunch during the day, we have the Alfresco Giardino Bar, which is one level down from Pierin Restaurant. And the uniqueness is the open kitchen. So this open kitchen where we serve the catch of the day, the greatest of the Adriatic seafood and fish. We usually offer our most unique guests to have a connection with our executive chef. So this is where we could organize one-on-one session with our executive chef, where Mr. Robbie Racic would share the secrets of our gastronomic segment in Villa Dubrovnik. And it's, of course, overlooking the magnificent sea, the island of Lokrum, and I would say it's one of the most unique opportunities to get into Croatian and Adriatic gastronomy.
Yeah, I'm sure that would really be a great experience, and definitely I know all our guests really enjoy these hands-on activities and those little touches. So thank you, and for providing that to us. I know you prepared a nice video from us to put, pictures and video behind all these nice words that we say about the hotel, so we can, convince all the agents attending the show that really, when looking for the accommodation in Dubrovnik, they should not be looking further than Villa Dubrovnik. So let's see what you have prepared for us.
Thank you.
needless to say anything more, I believe. Villa Dubrovnik really it's a great property. Stay there a couple times. We send clients regularly and only great feedback from them. So Ivan, thank you so much for being here with us. And I'm sure we'll see many LUXBE guests from us and the agents looking the show arriving at your hotel shortly. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Zvonimir. Thank you. And we hope to have much more positive news during this year. Thank you and welcome to Dubrovnik.
Bye, Ivan. And now, as we travel to the mega yachting segment of this show, Igor is actually very important bridge between us and the mega yachts in Croatia. So I'm bringing Igor live to tell us all the secrets about mega yachting in Croatia and the whole yachting industry. So Igor, welcome to the show. And please don't forget to stay at the chat box later on as he answers all the questions you might have about yachting. And I'm sure he's going to be a great resource for you to know everything about yachting after the show. Hi, Igor. It's a pleasure to have you here on the LUXBE Live show.
Hi, Zvonimir. Nice to having you here. Glad so I can present yachting industry in Croatia.
Wonderful. Before we step into all the questions that I have about the yachting industry in general in Croatia, I would just like to point out that a yachting product in general in Croatia is probably one of the most appealing ones to the clients. You know, having 1,200 islands in Croatia, crystal clear waters, Adriatic truly brings the best of yachting in general in the world, and no wonder it's one of the top destinations for years for many sailors and lovers of the yachts. Igor, can you tell us a little bit? You've been in yachting industry for many years now. Can you tell us how things changed over the years?
Yes, it's true. I'm in yachting industry for 12-13 years now, and yachting industry has changed a lot. Actually, when we started, there were very few yachts in Croatia available for charter. Nowadays, Croatia has the biggest charter fleet in the world. A lot of mega yachts are coming in Croatia. We are having every year newer and better boats, which we can offer to our clients, and the service is getting much better every year. We are getting people coming from abroad to work in Croatia, so I think we have developed immensely in the last few years.
Wonderful. Yeah, we can definitely see that when booking each year, there are more and more boats that we can choose between once we are offering something to the clients. When I know you are based on a Split as one of our main brokers for the yachts. When people start their yachting trip, what would you say are the most hotspots? What are the must-see islands when they are doing the island hopping?
Well, Split is actually the perfect destination to start the charter because it's in the middle of Dalmatia, and whether you would like to go south or north is probably the best position. In our experience, the most famous and the must-see places are Pakleni Islands and Hvar, obviously, which is the island which was off the limits for the general public till '91. Also Korčula, one of the famous historic cities, which is along the way to Dubrovnik, which obviously I think everybody in the world know why it's famous for its history, for its walls, and also for its gastronomy. Because along the way there are a lot of really nice places, nice bays, nice restaurants to stop and spend your time. Whether would you like to do some wine tours, just taste the local gastronomy, or even some extreme sports, you can find everything along the way.
Wonderful. The good thing about yacht is that, you know, a lot of agents don't really know how it works, you know, how do they actually start. But let me tell you that working with us, it's super easy. When you know the client, it's very important to know their preferences. And based on that, we suggest places to go, things to do, and pretty much everything can work just like on the land trip. So when people book yachts, can you explain to our agents looking us right now what is included in the charter and what type of service they can expect on the board?
Well, let's say it like this. If you know what you are getting in a top luxury hotel, you are getting even more on yacht. Every yacht we have is crewed yacht, so depending on how big yacht you choose, you have, let's say, from 2 to 8, 9, 10 crew members, which are taking care that you have everything on board, everything you wish, everything you need. Before you start your trip, we always try to have chat with our clients to see what they are looking for, maybe some historic sightseeing, just enjoying nature, gastronomy, wine tours, some extreme sports, whatever they like, and we can organize actually everything. Depending, like I said, on which yacht you choose, it's from 3, 6, 5 cabins. So everything you wish you can have on board, everything and more.
When we are talking about the food on board, I know that is also customized, and I know you are working with local producers to outsource all of the local ingredients to get on board. So really, when guests are on board, they are really getting the best of Croatia, pretty much.
Yes, so we are working exclusively with home domestic suppliers that are growing their own food. So is growing or either catching it, depending if you like to have a fish or something. But whatever you eat on board is domestic, of top quality, and we wouldn't play with that. So I
Yeah,
think
I understand.
all clients we had were very, very satisfied with the food, gastronomy, wine, and service, of course.
Perfect. So really, from numerous water toys, excellent gastronomy on board, customized itineraries, it really sounds like a dream vacation. Also, we had many requests that are maybe out of the ordinary. What about maybe getting a tennis coach, a babysitter, a yoga instructor? Like, what craziest things can you accommodate on the yacht?
Well, I think I can say that we haven't get any requests that we couldn't accommodate. We had, like you said, even yoga teachers, tennis coaches, some extreme sport instructors, whatever clients actually wanted. Till now, we have managed to provide. I think there never was a request that we couldn't accommodate.
Perfect. I know with working with you, we really had some strange, I mean, not strange, but craziest ideas,
Yeah.
from helicopter arrivals, private jets, yoga instructor, like you say, tennis instructors, really whatever the clients want, you can just tell that craziest idea, and I'm sure we will make sure to accommodate that. When
I
we
think I
when we
can
speak about
say,
the,
sorry,
yeah,
sorry to
yeah, go
stop you,
ahead.
but I think I can say those are not crazy requests or crazy ideas. People request those days almost those stuff almost day basis, so it's not crazy.
So it's pretty much normal for the yachting industry, let's put it
Normal,
that
yeah.
way.
For yachting industry, it's completely normal, yeah.
Perfect. And when we talk about the price, I know there is a lot of times we have to explain to the agents how the things really work with the rates and the price and inclusions. So there is a base price of the yacht which they pay, and there is that APA. So what does that APA really stand, and can you elaborate a little bit how the price is and how does that work with yachts?
Well, it depends, like I said, on how big yacht you choose, but it goes from 15,000 euros per week all the way to 200, 300,000 euros per week. Those base price includes yacht, VIT, crew members, all water toys we have on board, depending on the yacht. And the APA is actually money costs for fuel, food, and beverages, docking, and anything extra the clients would like to have on board. It's a customary that you paid before the charter, so crew on board can have its. We give them our business credit card, which they can pay everything clients wish for. So clients don't have to bother with paying anything except maybe restaurants or some tours they choose on their own that are not agreed beforehand.
So basically, that's some kind of an allowance in advance to pay all the costs associated with the yacht. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes perfect sense. And usually, what is that approximately? 20, 30% of the charter cost? How is that exactly calculated?
Usually it's 1/3 of a charter price, but if we can agree beforehand on the exact tour, what I would like to do, we can even calculate it almost to euro.
Perfect, wonderful. Yeah, I think that when booking this yacht, the customization, the attention to the details is very important because you have really important clients getting to this yacht, and I would like to emphasize to travel agents how important really is to know your clients before booking this type of yacht, because if you give us exact information about their likes, dislikes, their preferences, what they like, what they don't like, then we can really work on really customizing the whole experience into one great trip after all that they will be really talking about further. Thank you, Ivar, for this chat. I think this was a great introduction into yachting industry of Croatia. Like I said before, these COVID times helped us a little bit. More and more yachts are arriving into Croatia. So I really hope that a luxury yachting in Croatia will just get better and better. And we are looking forward to working with you with many, many clients arriving to Croatia in the future.
Thank you for having me on. I would just like to tell all the agents that I know the yachting industry is working with high-end clients, very rich people. They don't need to worry about Croatia. Croatia is one of the safest countries in the world. So not only we can provide every luxury experience like in any other part of the world, their clients will be at one of the safest countries in the world, and they will feel completely safe. And thank you for having me on.
Yeah, very great information, Igor, and thank you so much for being part of us. Let's enjoy some final touches of some of the yachts that we have on offer, and I hope that yachting and the yachting product in general will become one of your best-selling ones. And agents, this is really the way to explore Croatia. Take a look at these scenes and enjoy it.
What an amazing spectrum of opportunities, and this is phenomenal. So now you have all the tools. You have 90% of the tools. We're going to go forward now with what do you do with all of it. So I'm going to ask Z now to expand on the opportunity to join the LUXBE certification program so that you can start booking these experiences and start earning some rewards as well.
Thank you, Gabs. Well, you can book already. You don't really need to be, going through the certification program, but we know that a lot of agents, have not been to Croatia or maybe just been on a couple of the cruise stops. And we've seen a lot of questions pop up when booking the trip of how Croatia is working logistically. So we created, in cooperation with National Tourism Board, the certification program. Down in the description of the event, you can see the link that will lead you to our website where you can register as a travel agent into a travel agent portal. In the travel agent portal, you have the access to the photos, the sample itineraries, yacht brochures, and also the travel agent certification. The certification certification program will lead you through the whole Croatia. Well, historically, gastro, logistics, best hotels to use, how to travel around, where to land, where to fly out of. So basically, it will teach you all that you need to know about Croatia to sell it like a pro. And also, to get the certification program, you will have to get to Croatia, whether it's on a self-made fam with us, or you want to join one of our group fams. It's definitely a must-do. Of course, we can all be book smart, but once you actually experience it on the ground, it makes total difference. So please apply, get into the agent portal. Once you have time, go over it, because it will give you an amazing overview of the country, and you will truly become a Croatia expert after you complete it.
Beautiful. Well, this has just been a spectacular event. I am so thrilled that we can be a part of this, and we're really excited to be able to take this forward, because Croatia has already been selling, even through the pandemic, it was selling beautifully, and now it's just on fire. So this is your opportunity really to dive in and to just become an even better expert, and to turn those sales over, which is so important, not just to the country, but also just to travel rebounding here in the US. So thank you all so much, and you'll receive a full list of all of the contacts of all the presenters who have been here today. You can feel free to reach out to them and to Z directly for any questions that you have. And we thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, everybody, and a very nice show. Thank you, everybody, for putting this together. The partner's been amazing. Gabs, you've been amazing. I think we delivered a great content, and I think people got a glimpse of what LUXBE is all about, and I'm very much so looking forward to our next event.
Thank you all.
Thinking about your next vacation? How about Croatia? The country of 1,200 islands where turquoise waters meet ancient walled towns. dating back from 7th century, today forming 10 UNESCO sites and 8 national parks. The country where Zinfandel originated from and where all foodies rejoice. The country where every day is a new adventure, on sea, mountains, or rivers. Don't just listen to what they say. Go, explore, enjoy. Visit Croatia.